Okay, hey guys, and welcome back to Softly with Teeth. Let's just finish this because I think I realized there's like only 20 minutes left of this, and might as well finish off the demo. So fuck. Before my face can make friends with the kitchen floor, there's suddenly a firm grip around my arms and my cheek is shoved against something equally firm, and oh god, it's his chest, isn't it? It's like falling into a wall if a wall had like a padding and great arms. I scramble to straighten my back up and he lets go as soon as I'm on my feet, looking me over with concern.
You okay there?
I manage a weak nod and he smiles. He distressingly? I guess he's charming.
Good. You know, there's a joke here, something about fallen angels and all, but let's start over, alright?
He sticks out his hand again, and the other held out jokingly as if to steady me, just in case I go over elbows again. Did I say distressingly charming? More like distressingly corny. What the hell?
Okay, come on, he's winking at you. He can't even. No, he cute. Nice to meet you. Everyone calls me Forrest, like Forrest Gump.
Call you? Is it not your actual name?
Kinda. Most people stick with my last name. It's whatever about you? Whatever. I can't read for males. God damn it.
Hi, whatever. I'm Diana. So much for getting late tonight.
This is my type of girl.
It takes a second for it to click, but then he lights up and laughs.
Oh, good one. References. So it's Diana, like the goddess. I thought you were supposed to be an angel.
Cupid, actually. Though the goddess of the hunt would be an upgrade from the angel of lovesick losers.
Annabelle could still work. Never mind the fact that I'm a lovesick loser myself.
I wave back at a quiver of arrows. They're all glued in there because of how I had to hang it. It's still pretty cute, I think. I probably can't shoot an arrow into someone's butt, but at least it's half decent purse. He laughs and I see the ears on top of his head wiggle a little bit. What? Wait, ears? They're pointy, fluffy ones that I can't quite identify. Has he been wearing them this whole time? And did I just notice? Is it like a dog, or are those cat ears, or what they're supposed to be horns? No, horns would be pointier, wouldn't they?
Diana?
It happens all in a blink of an eye.
Oh my god. When I read for her, she rambles.
Even I'm out of breath. It happens all in a blink of an eye, literally. 1 minute he's laughing, the next he's suddenly way too close, and I need to refresh my lipstick before I can even think about what's next. Yes?
Was my voice a little pitchy there? Oops. I said let's try and fix your shoe, but I guess it's still pretty loud in here. Come on, Robin's got everything. I'm sure we can find a little super glue.
He starts digging through the kitchen drawers. He pauses nearby, presumably having come up the elusive kitchen junk drawer that everyone has and no one wants. I lean in to look over his shoulder as he rummages.
That's so fucking true. Oh my god, my kitchen has one too. It's just filled with junk. Or do I not have it anymore? I just know one is filled with junk and I really don't know why we have it, and it's there. Unless we move that drawer into the hallway and it's no longer in the kitchen. Either way, it's filled with junk. But that junk, every once in a blue moon, you'll need it and you're like, holy fuck, I'm so happy I had this rummage.
Should we be digging through Robin's stuff like this?
Nah, we go way back, like way back. Nothing is in here is going to surprise me.
I see some stuff that surprised me, at least. Is that a switchblade? It's nestled under a wrinkled handful of euros in some clothespin connected with a chain. And oh wow, so that's probably a nipple clamp? Okay, unsanitary, but okay. But Forrest is right. None of it seems to faze him in the least as he paws through the drawer until he extracts a crumpled, half-used tube of superglue. Get it? Claws because he has pulpy ears? I'm so fucking hilarious. I know, you guys. I don't know what you guys would do without me.
Jackpot. He holds out a hand. I unbuckled my heels to pass it over, though it leaves me standing flamingo style as he carefully glues the heel back onto my shoe.
And while I feel awkward, Forrest doesn't seem to notice as he presses the heel together, counting under his breath. He sets it down, pitting it with a couple of cookbooks and pristine marble cutting board.
Give that a few minutes to set, and you'll be a golden pony boy. Those chicken nuggets will be done by then if you want some. McNuggies? Really? That's what you call McNuggies? Oh my god, never mind. They're not gonna be chicken nuggets. They're not gonna be nugs. No, they're McNuggies now. Hell yeah, let's make that a thing. McNuggies. I almost jumped out of my skin at the zombie-like groan. It's coming from under the table? Don't worry, bro. I got you covered. Keep drinking that water, alright? There's a drunken thumbs up from a hand that sticks out from under the table, and I hop away. Forrest notices his smile, immediately turning him almost apologetic. Don't worry, he's harmless. And drunk off his ass. Also, you're gonna slip standing like that. Take a seat. He looks around. Well, no, the chairs are gone, but... Here, you can sit on the counter till your shoe sets. Do you need help? They're pretty tall. He offers his hand out and gestures for me to the counter. Expression ununculous? Oh god. Hell yeah, man. Fuck yeah, fuck it. I mean, do you think you can manage? Of course. Suddenly, his hands are on my waist and he picks me up like it's nothing. His grip's firm but not painful, setting me on the edge of the counter. He only lingers long enough to make sure I don't slip right back down. And that's it. That's it. I'm not gonna lie, I thought for a second that you were just going to go grab a chair. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. Don't worry about it. That's fine. I like being grabbed. Don't worry about it at all. Is it hot in here or is it just me? I'm just going to pray that I'm not blushing, but my face doesn't feel like it's going to spontaneously combust. So I'm just going to give myself a point for effort. Diana 1, world. Well, who's counting, right? He leans against the counter beside me, crossing his arms over his chest. It's quiet, save for the occasional groan from beneath the table and the bass drop of music in the other room. So, you first. So you're dressed as a puppy? What's the story there? A puppy? Ah, a puppy? More like a fearsome werewolf. Where? Feral and ruthless and cursed to remain on the edges of society. Adorable. I mean, I do like playing ball and scritches. So that's that. What's scritches? Does it mean scratchies? I don't know what scritches is though. A time goes off before I can think of a witty reply and he grins, darting to the oven. I find myself smiling back. He's easy to talk to. It's like easier to relax than it has been all night. And he's kind of cute. Alright, I'm a liar. He's so cute that it makes my eyes hurt. But he's also wearing Party City dog ears and making chicken nuggets. The big plaid wolf is 100% within my reach. Let's go for it. I watch as Forrest opens the oven, mitts on hand, bending over right in front of me to reach for that tray. Such a good view. I could bounce a coin off that. Ooh, girl. You want some? Yeah, I love a taste of your I said 20. Nice recovery. Thanks, I really tried with that one. He sets the tray atop the oven and pulls off the mitts, tossing them to the side before making his way over to the fridge with a happy hum. He disappears, ducking behind the door of the fridge, presumably to rifle around. He's definitely pretty familiar with Robin, or maybe he just enjoys the illicit thrill of drunk kitchen escapades. What kind of sauce do you want? Honey mustard? Got it. Now, what do I want? Is Jama sauce? What kind? Raspberry. Absolutely not. Nah, hear me out. I think it can work. And I think you're quite wrong. Gotta be willing to try new things, Diana. YOLO! He moves quickly after that, dumping the chicken in a bowl from the cupboard and coming over with a handful of sauces and jams. He sets the bowl down and gestures at it, so I take it as they go ahead and nab a nugget for myself. A dinosaur nugget, apparently. Nice. Wait, why did the type of jam matter? You think grape would be better? Oh, careful, Diana. Those are probably still hot. Holy shit. Oh god, they really are. I bounced it from my hand to hand in a panic, blowing it on it wildly.
I'm fine, I'm good.
I am not good.
It miraculously drops back into the bowl instead of the floor, and I pretend it was on purpose, giving Forrest what I hope is a charming smile. Forrest smiles back before peering down at the nugget.
Pterodactyl? I can't pronounce words. Pterodactyl? Yeah, there you go. Pterodactyl. Solid choice, bro.
Hell yeah, love me some sweet dactyls.
I mean, you've gotta. They've even got wings like you.
He gestures at my costume wings, and I find myself grinning at him, despite myself. The nugget I abandoned seems cool enough by now, so I pick it up and nibble. It's, well, a warmed-up nugget. He picks a Stegosaurus himself and dunks the unfortunate creature headfirst into a dollop of raspberry jam. He pops it into his mouth, then shrugs. Yeah, it's good. Try it. He must be messing with me, but I can't bow down now. I make sure to establish dominance by keeping eye contact before. I pick up another nugget, dip it into the jam, I take a sizable bite, a totally sexy bite, and immediately make a face. He definitely messing with me. I can't read it in his expression though. He just kind of looks kind of curious. You didn't like it, huh? More for me then. He shrugs again, casually tossing another jam nugget in his mouth before going over to my broken shoe, lifting the cookbook off to test the newly fastened heel. It holds, somehow. He grins and hands it over to me. Here you go, Cinderella. I thought I was an angel, or like a goddess. You can be all three. You're Diana. You're a Diana. And you're a puppy. Come on. I spent a hard-earned $150 on this costume. Laughing, I slip the shoe on and give a dubious wiggle. Look at that. Perfect fit. I slid off the counter and slowly shift my weight from one heel to the other, feeling a little more courageous. I listen for the beat and take tiny steps. So far, so good. Until the next inevitable fall, or the bowl to the head, or God knows what else. Forrest inclines his head. Is it still not set enough? Oh no, I was just... Yo bro, what's taking you so long? You holding out on us? Bring out the nuggies! I don't want to yell. Oh. I let the sentence die as I look at the group that popped in at the entryway. I smooth my skirt down instead. It appears I have been summoned. But yeah, seems the heel's doing just fine. He gathers up the bowl of chicken nuggies and sauces, giving me a grin, even as he passes a handful under the table. They disappear without a trace. I was making them for those drunk idiots, but you're welcome to join us. I can hear them yelling in the next room over, and it sounds like they're more than just the ones at the doorway. The idea of leaving this little corner and going back into the crowd after this little break isn't really enticing, but maybe after a bit. I might end up having to eat another jam nugget if I don't get out of here at some point. The rest of the food is here, it's in the living room. I'm not drinking just yet, and I'm not going rabid Robin fridge. I'm not going to raid Robin's fridge. I don't know why he said rabid. I'll think about it. Thanks again for the heel. Of course. It was nice to meet you, Huntress. See you. He gives me a cheery salute. A salute. Who is this guy? And leaves. He disappears from the kitchen, quickly heralding by deafening cheers in the other room. Now the kitchen feels like less reprieve and more like hiding out alone in the corner of a bustling party. Cool. I could probably go out and just pick someone out of the crowd and go say hi. Not even to flirt or anything, just socialize a little. Maybe not make a fool of myself? But given how everyone's encounter at this party has been so far, I could be in my PJs with a bowl of chocolate-coated popcorn at Betty Miller's right now. God, Diana, get a hold of yourself. You didn't break anything but your heel. And your pride. Huh. Yeah, maybe this was just what I needed, some alone time. And maybe everyone's too busy enjoying the party that they didn't notice. Looks like someone fell harder than they intended. Or you know not. Yeah, it's been a long night. Which is pathetic because I haven't even been here that long. Besides, Ramen, I talked to 3 people out of 100 here. It has to be at least 100, right? Let me guess. This is your first time at a Robin's party. I'm tempted to straight up lie to her. But who am I kidding? Was it that obvious? I've seen her before, walking down the street or maybe grabbing coffee at Robin's cafe. There's a pickup line somewhere here. Something about never forgetting a face so pretty. It seems like I need to have another discussion with Robin about the way he treats his guests. He's probably just busy. It's fine. Clearly, she doesn't think the same. She shakes her head with a sigh, casting one final look around the room before looking down at me. I swallow hard. Did Forrest send you over here? Forrest was here. She looks over the leftover baking tray and a jar of jam and furrows her brow. Brow. Please tell me he didn't make you eat whatever that was. I volunteered, actually. And what was your verdict? Well, I'm normally a honey mustard girl. But when you consider the sweetness of the jam against the salty crunch of the nugget, it still sounds horrible. Yeah, it was horrible. She laughs. Her eyes are a little too bright for the small smile of her face. You're a braver woman than I've for even trying. But where are my manners? I never introduced myself. I'm Yovine. It's a pleasure to meet you. Yeah, same. And your name? I'm Diana. For short, D, yes. It's a pleasure to meet you, Diana, D for short. She looks down at the super glue on my hand and then my heels. You super glued your heel back on. It's not like I have a magic wand or anything. I just set mine down somewhere. She winks at me, that smile melting into something a little more genuine. She winks at me, that smile oh, well, fucking shit, I laugh too. I mean, it's not like they're my best heels, but I don't know if I want to walk around with them in hand all night, you know? You could repurpose them, those would actually be perfect for round 3 with Sebastian. So much for hoping no one was paying attention to me tonight. Oh, don't look so down, he's been needing a good smack. I'm kind of jealous, I wasn't the one to give it to him, honestly. I blame the stress for laughing. Yvonne's staring at me again, almost contemplative. Contemplative? Hey, it'll be fine. People at these parties, they tend to go into their own little cluster of people at once. You noticed. Well, you have a point. Hey, God. Diana here, crashing in my brownie points from the time I fished little Timmy from that stupid, last summer. The thing I won from my first big party is the reputation for making an idiot out of myself, cause Madison's already here. Who knows who else from my class might be hiding underneath these sequins and masks? Do you think you could help a girl out? Make sure no one remembers me? Amen. Amen, just in case you need that. It might be safer to go barefoot, is what I'm saying, but it's your choice. I mean, I've done worse then. What are you doing? Suddenly, Yvonne had bent down, and oh, she's taken off her heels, and I'm definitely seen these somewhere. New York Fashion Week 2 years ago, maybe? She has half a semester's tuition dangling from her slender little finger, oh my god. Now we match. We could stash these somewhere, enjoy ourselves for the evening, and then pick them up before going our separate ways. They'll be nice and safe, don't worry. The heel's still holding fairly well. I lean a little harder to test again, just to make sure. There's a little more give than I'd like. After the luck I've been having tonight, maybe it's better to play safe than sorry. So I take my shoes off. Lead the way. Yvonne extends her hand. I give her my shoes. Oh, wait, I was supposed to take her hand. Oh no! It's a nice strap, nice shoe overall. Actually, Forrest didn't do as a bad job as I feared. I owe him an apology. I've ruined it. But she's laughing. You're very helpful, Diana. Thank you. She holds both pairs in one hand and takes my hand in another, like we've known each other for years instead of minutes. Even threads our fingers all super casual and effortlessly. My god. I don't even have time to think about anything more than how clammy my hands must feel and how cool hers are before she pulls out of the kitchen and up the stairs. People make room for us. Not a parting of the Red Sea, like with Madison, but more like a dance where everyone knows their part. Except me. I
on, I'm just allowing myself to be led like always and praying I don't trip.
Yvonne stops at the third door on the left, knocking on the door twice before opening it just a crack. Whatever she sees, or doesn't, I guess must satisfy her because she drops my hand to enter the room. She left the door open a crack, big enough for me to lean in instead of press my ear against the door. Something heavy slides open and... Ow. Yvonne appears again, satisfied.
What did you...
You won't need to worry about them. Ready to go back down? I know I should be, but even though there's still people in these halls, it's not as many as there are out there. Less people to keep making a fool of myself in front of, or hit with bulls, or God knows what else to keep a track record as lame as has been. I hesitate. Yvonne takes my hand again, giving it a tight squeeze. It forces me to look up at her into her two bright eyes as she tilts her head. I know just what you need. Come on. For a second, I'm expecting her to take me to the bedroom where it's dark and private and maybe a little more intimate than I'm comfortable with. Instead, she leads me back to the stairs to a small love seat overlooking the backyard. Robin's twisted some fairy lights in the boughs of trees, casting an eerie glow to the people laughing outside. She sits me down in the seat itself and claims the right armrest for herself, nearly tucking one ankle behind the other and twisting herself to the point of her wings don't poke my face. It's enough space for me to breathe. And there's something about the way Yvonne is sitting beside me, above me with her wings as a wall from the rest of the party that puts me at ease. Feeling better. And I realize with a sharp pang of surprise that I am. A little. Sorry, I know you probably didn't come for this sort of...
It was nothing, truly.
She's smiling anyway.
So tell me about yourself, Dee, for short. Do you study at the university?
Yeah, with Madison, actually. I don't know if you know her.
Oh, I do. She should be... Yes, there.
She points a finger as I see her head bowed in a conversation with a man in a cop costume. Madison's laughing. Come to think of it, I think tonight's the most I've ever seen her smile. Are you a student too?
No, I know a lot of people who go there though, or just live in the town. I make it a point to know a little bit of something about everyone, although there aren't too many students at this particular party.
That... sounds exciting. It must be difficult keeping track of everyone. She preens herself just a little bit.
It's not easy, but I enjoy what I do.
She twists and her dress has pockets.
Oh my god, why didn't I think of that?
What kind of costume shop sells dresses with pockets?
Yvonne laughs, unlocking her phone. I cashed in a favor with a friend.
You wouldn't happen to have a business card?
I'm lucky to have my keys, honestly. But we're not talking about her, we're talking about you.
Am I being interviewed or something?
Yes, for the latest issue of My Curiosity. Do you do much outside of school?
Like...
friends, hobbies, jobs?
I mean, I do makeup tutorial videos on YouTube.
And this is a hobby or a job?
Both, kind of. I make a decent amount money with it, but I'm not super famous yet or anything. But I like doing it, and I think I'm okay. Is your job knowing everyone, or just for fun?
A little bit of both, just like you. But I could type in Diana makeup, and take me to you.
There's a glint in her eye again as she pulls up the app on her phone. She's about to type in the words, but I stop her, put my hand on hers and everything, because apparently we're at that stage of our 15-minute long relationship. I typed the name of my channel and even opened it for the front page. Looks like tonight's video went up on time. But yeah, that's me.
I like this picture.
Thumbnail, technically. I mean, thank you. Would you start watching right now if we weren't at a party? It's one thing to get a new subscriber notification on my phone after math class. It's another to see someone scroll deeper and deeper into my channel. Oh my god, I've seen that happen. It feels so great. But like embarrassing, and you're like nervous and you're like, oh god, please stop watching. Please. It's horrendous. It's like, well, why do you keep doing it? Shut the fuck up. It's horrendous. I can't watch her do this. It feels like an invasion of privacy. Mine or hers. I can't decide. Doesn't matter. I take another look around the room. It looks like Madison has finished talking with the sexy cop because she's back at the snack table.
Forrest is in the corner of the room, still with 2 bowls in his hands. I can't seem to find Sebastian anywhere. Maybe he's outside? Seen something interesting. I mean, we could stay with Giovanni. She's checking out our channel. You can't just... You know what? I'm fine here. That's good. I enjoy your company. I can't even make an update video about a amazing 15-minute relationship I made tonight since Giovanni will probably end up watching it. See, that's what you... This shit! That's why you don't tell them. Before I had a chance to ask her for something, she switches to camera mode and holds the phone in front of us. Oh my god, we're gonna take a selfie? Hold on, because not gonna lie, this is the perfect scene to make a thumbnail. And you know, us YouTubers, we take advantage of any opportunity we can to get a thumbnail. Would you mind if I took a picture of us, Diana? I promise not to get a shot of your feet. Where the hell did that come from? Are they that bad? What the hell did that come from? Not at all. They're just as pretty as your face. And look in the camera. Not as red cheek as I'm feeling, thank god. Just have to tame a few wild strands of hair, square my shoulders, turn my head to the side. Presto, perfect selfie face. Alright, I can do this. I can do this. This is just like doing a video, just with... Say cheese! She hits the button and a little timer appears at the top of the screen. You're in video mode, Giovanni. Giovanni holds the phone close to her face and sighs. I do this every time, I swear. She fumbles with her phone and starts snapping photos, one right after the next. It comes in bursts, Giovanni twisting her phone this way and that to catch us at a better angle. After a minute of this, she looks down, satisfied, and starts scrolling. You want to choose one? We look pretty good, actually. I choose one from the middle of the batch, where I've gotten over the shock of the surprise photo shoot, and before I started trying a little too hard, I can feel Giovanni over my shoulder watching. This one, I think. Excellent choice. We look good together. Keep it cool, D. Giovanni marks the photo on her favorites before pocketing her phone and standing up from the chair. When she smooths out her skirt, it's like there's no phone or pocket at all, like magic. Can't you send it to me? I have to make a few adjustments to the filters, but I'll definitely share it with you. How? Giovanni chuckles, placing one hand on my shoulder. I'll text it to you when we get home tonight. Or well, I'll do it now before I forget. Can I have your phone? When we... Oh god! Oh god! that works! I get a moment to recover when I hand off my phone and she puts her number in and texts it to make sure the number's right. She sent a smiley face. Aww. Alright, D. So, fair's fair. Oh wow, I can speak. Consider myself surprised. You come to a lot of these parties? Only Robbins. He's usually an excellent host. And, how long have you been here? In the city, not the party, obviously, but... Giovanni chuckles, brushing her already smooth skirt down with her hands. I've been here for a few years now. It's a nice change from New York. There's always new people to meet, new stories to learn and make. Here it's less oppressive. I think that's the right word. What the hell brought you here? New York, you know, it's New York. Several dear friends who were too stubborn to move. You seem like the sort who will be able to make friends anywhere. Oh, I do. But it's not the same as keeping friends you've already made, right? Fair point. You think they ever come over with you? Back to New York? Or anywhere, I guess. I've had to think about where we go. They don't get any input? They'd be lucky to be wherever I am. She winks, but I don't think she's kidding. I smile anyway. You know, I forgot to thank you for earlier. It's been kind of nice of not having to walk around with those heels. It was my pleasure, Diana. Sincerely. That's what friends are for, right? We're friends now? If that's alright with you, I mean. You seem like someone I should get to know. Yeah? Yes. Okay, friends it is. Giovanni smiles, hopping off the edge of the armchair. She turns to look at someone over the crowd who's waving enthusiastically for her. Seems like I'm needed somewhere else. You'll be okay if I leave you for now. Yeah, I feel better. Go on, have fun with your other friends. I'll try, and you keep out of trouble. Giovanni squeezes my shoulder, pats it, and then moves for the crowd.
It's impossible for her to dissolve into it. The sequin of her wings make her too easy to spot. I follow her with my eyes, even as she finds her friend and they head into the backyard. My shoulder still tingles from her squeeze. You're gonna make me choose. Okay, you guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. They're making me choose. They're making me choose. But thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys in my next video, in my next live stream. Until next time, bye. Johnny, have a good one.
Yeah, MeliZ. Hold up, Melly, you so fly and looking flawless. No, I don't